Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon, welcome back to another episode of Heirs of Fingolfin in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.2. As you may have read in the description, this is a Confederation mod, submod of a submod really. It's not very difficult to install, so I really encourage you to install it and play it and try it if you like. Because it's really quite awesome, and this version is tailor-made for me and YouTube. My confederations happened all quite a bit earlier than normally would be the case, just to be able to demonstrate you how things work. There are regional requirements. I should have had Karn Doom, for example, before, and Dol Guldur. Now we do have Dol Guldur, but I don't have Karn Doom, and that's quite a way out. So normally before Woodland Realm joined you is much later in the game. But now you have seen, I think this is episode 10 I'm recording, how that works. But it's been much of a snowball effect, because quite early on Linden came, and then obviously they bring a lot of regions. It's earlier in the game, so there's more up for grabs still, less hard fighting to do over that, and it makes things easier. So in this respect, I think I'm gonna go straight for Furost, because I want to beat Eredlun to it. And that is going to cut them off, and it is going to cost me the extra support that they might bring.
Take it for the elves.
But now we can still reach in the next turn. So I'm risking that they might head over to Osgelon, but I'm just counting on that not happening.
Without question.
What do they have?
I'm gonna stick you.
Perhaps my Linden long spears could even hold there, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm enjoying this campaign. I hope you are too. If you appreciate what I'm doing here, there's an easy way for you to support me, and that is to subscribe and help me to 1,000 subs. And I've been mentioning that now for a couple of episodes in different series, and I have a feeling that people are doing that they are in appreciation giving their subs, because usually I would have like 30% of my viewers are subscribers, and there's a 70% that comes here, consistently views my videos but doesn't subscribe. And
My lord.
well, subbing is an awesome way to help me out. And what I want to do is that I want to monetize at some points, wherever possible, to to make back some of my expenses really.
Elves.
We're gonna go here.
Come on. Be vigilant.
Because I was in a clinic
Elven warriors. Follow me.
earlier on, some time ago. And oh wow, we've got a lot of generals.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna keep them under siege here. So, and the internet there was very bad, so I purchased an internet subscription.
My lord.
That was Norway is here.
Sire.
Ah yes, that's true. Moore and Norway are...
Sire.
The Avari would join us as well, alongside with
By the light of Elbereth. Elves.
Thranduil is our best general.
By the light of Elbereth.
He's got 4.
Follow me. Come, my brothers.
Yeah, they're good generals. And even with our house rules, there'll be enough for us to command really. Oh yeah, so I purchased this mobile internet with 5 gigabytes per day to be able to do my uploads. And then free upgrades for the bundle daily. I can upgrade with 1 gigabyte each step.
Elves.
Just to be able to keep my vids running, but that is a subscription for a year. I have internet that is just fine right now where I am, in another clinic, but I'm still making those expenses, and I invested into this channel like 320 or so, I don't know, 330 maybe $360 in thumbnails, because I thought that was gonna help me get started quicker. We are gonna shoot you and not lose anything.
Fight to the end.
So that's what I did, and obviously I've perhaps mentioned that before. I'm a gaming dad. I have a wife and 3 children. So and I broke my leg in March last year. So I haven't been generating any revenue or income ever since. So each dollar that I euros, but the thumbnail maker is H for Havoc, and he made some pretty sweet thumbnails. Now I'm making them myself for 3rd Age because he didn't really have much 3rd Age materials, hard to find. I thought, okay, I might as well just try myself and save a little bit on the money, but he does give you the PSD files with there's a lot of elements in there that I can sort of recycle in my newer banners. So it's given me the stuff that allows me to make nice banners now, and it has helped me to get started. And I think I started September last year, and I'm at the time of recording. Shoot.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
I have 700 subs. So it's been working. I mean, I've been sharing this and requesting people to subscribe, and they do. So that really is it's awesome.
Break the spirit of his army.
And I'm indeed recovering some of not recovering, but I'm feeling there indeed is an opportunity there to recover some of those investments, and that's why that I'm asking. And I'm exclusively focused on 3rd Age. Not even. I must know that, and Warhammer 2. But there isn't too many YouTubers out there who focus on just 3rd Age, really. So, yeah, I just like fantasy. I also like the Warhammer lore.
Continue like this, we will the enemy army flees the field, be awed by the
I used to be like, okay, my Warhammer background is that when I was a teenager, like I think I was 15 years old. I must confess I'm 41 years old now. But I started collecting some of the Bretonnian models, and I did some painting, and I was all into Bretonnia, exclusively Bretonnia, nothing else. And mostly just for collecting the models, and not so much for playing the game. I never played a true Warhammer tabletop game. But I have continued collecting them throughout my life, and all the army books and so on. Up until I'm still collecting stuff. I just got a Wood Elves book, army book with hardcover last week. Linder Mariners. So we've got units here.
For the light.
I think Richard, one of my viewers, consistently sleeps poorly if I have no units in my capital. So here you go, there's Mariners now. and Tolkas's faithful are gonna come up against Angmar.
Swiftly. At ease.
I really want to pull
Conceal
Elrond
our
out.
movements.
What if I keep my Dunedain Wardens here, go low taxes, build Artist Studio, and we no longer need Guldur that urgently because we already have
For the light, come on! My lord.
okay, we're gonna have to stay here and pacify it.
Elven
But
warriors.
fortunately we have
Be
more
vigilant.
troops
Elves.
coming up, so
Conceal our movements. My lord. Come on!
and Zakala. Still can't retrain.
By the light of Elber.
Orofin, come here.
Orders completed.
Fortunately, Lorien has already towered up, so that is to make things a bit easier. I'm gonna leave a defensive army here with sentries, all the Gordinian and warders, and then move out with this army.
Like the wind.
Ah, no!
We will need that one.
This is a citadel, so they're not gonna like that. Okay,
Sire.
sorry.
Follow me.
We'll have to move back
Onward.
and put
By
Haldid
the
in there.
light of Elber.
There you go. But now we no longer have a fighting force because I don't
Follow
do.
me.
What do I not do?
Come, my brothers. Onward. Elven warriors. Follow me. Sire.
I don't use captains to fight battles. That's a no-no.
Your orders.
Now,
Always
Bree
happy to deal
wasn't
with you,
willing
trusted
to.
friends. I do not believe I'm able.
Okay,
Another
military access
proposition
and
for
giving
us
you
then?
some free map info. No, map info. Sorry.
No, we cannot agree.
An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Is we do not yet share borders with Bree? No, we do. No, we don't. We don't. Okay, that's information. That explains.
Elves.
Oh,
Come, my
my
brothers.
phone is giving me messages. I'm gonna mute it. Muting my phone is difficult. Sorry. There you go.
For the light.
Where's the other diplomat? Oh, the other I'm
my
saying. We've got so many, it's sick. Especially now that the
As
Woodland
you
Realms
Your orders.
diplomats are
It's
also
good to see you.
in the neighborhood. Ah, they liked an update. There you go.
Well, that was uneventful.
At least
Good day.
he should be ranking up, and that is awesome because it's going to increase the likelihood of other
Without
and
question.
more
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
diplomatic actions are going to result in success.
Yes, my lord.
Suauton. We've just traded for map info with Rune. We now border Erebor and Dale. And I have a
My
diplomat
lord.
here that I can send over to
'Tis
this
good
guy.
to see you, my friend. How can
and
we help?
let's see if we can get military access with them. They feel that this is
How could well, that seemed fruitful.
of
Farewell.
service to them.
Approaching their dignitary. Stopping here.
Elves. By the light of Elber.
Now, what we really need right now is a lot more free upkeep. I'm not going to build anything here.
My lord.
This is an army. This is a general.
Yes, my lord.
come here. We need to lose some of our units. That or
Yes. Onward, sire. We will need that one.
I mean, we're losing money like mad right now. So we're going very much bankrupt. So whatever we have in terms of forces needs to be put to good use. Trundle has 7 stars, means 14 units.
Elves.
What have you been given in terms of the Elven King's Guard? Missile attack of 11, that is just awesome. So we're gonna give him the Avari army.
Elven warrior, come my brothers. Elves, onward.
This is all free upkeep.
Elves.
But this should be enough. And now I want to attack there.
Take it for the elves.
Okay, this is the shortest way, obviously.
Follow me.
Now, I think Norway is a very good governor. No, he's not. Nor they have the same portraits.
Sire. By the light, sire.
Okay. Not so very good governor then. But Norway is gonna come here.
At ease.
Now Legolas, can you pull out? Yes, you can. No.
We join in arms.
He needs to come along.
Engage.
It is very convenient that we now can threaten Misty Mountain orcs in their home provinces, what remains of them.
Follow me.
And I'm probably gonna take Berg Alge. I might wanna trade some regions around. For example, Roscobel, whatever this is called, yeah. I'm not interested in owning that, but I do want to own Mirkwood so we can trade for provinces. In terms of military, I think we are pretty much done. I'm gonna make a little cut here. Be right back. Sorry about that. And I completely lost what I was talking about just beforehand. Well, I remember talking about Warhammer and the Lord, so I collected models, and for some time, at that time I really felt that Warhammer was a cheap rip-off of Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings was like it.
Come, my brothers.
And I still feel that way. It's a nice way of making money of a fantasy concept that at the core just stems from talking. But the same is true for pretty much anything in the fantasy genre. So after a time, I left the whole Warhammer hobby alone, and then I don't know why. Later I just thought, okay, I have these models, I'm just going to paint them and going to complete my collection. So yes, by now I own pretty much anything that ever came out for Bretonnia. It's to the point of silly. I could probably field like 20,000 points armies with Bretonnia, and they're in my collection box. They're unpainted.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. It's probably worth like $2,000 easily.
My lord.
Many still in the original blister packs.
Is there something I can do for
and I've collected it from all over the world through eBay and so on.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept this.
It's not that we border you anyway, so there you go.
Goodbye.
Map info. So yeah, that's what I did.
As you wish.
And
I shall continue tomorrow.
I did start painting.
My lord.
And also did some
Yes, my lord.
some custom models, or in other words,
Yes, my lord.
I created some squires off of bits and pieces. That was very fun to do, but I never really got around to finishing that whole project. Hey, Mordor is here.
Bring a proposition for my king.
Hello, Deloche. I just want your map info, that's it. Give me something to look at. Bloop.
We have no
There we go. Oh, it doesn't really look like it reveals anything, but it does. Okay. Let's just head over this
Yes.
way.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Over here. So then came Total War Warhammer 1.
Your orders. Yes, my
And
lord. My lord.
at that time I had already spent a lot of time in Third Age Total War. But I felt like, okay, this is a nice opportunity to actually play with Bretonnia. And some of the other factions that I did have had some interest in, or for. Like many of the elves. So I've started playing
I shall continue tomorrow.
Warhammer 1.
Stopping here. I shall continue to your orders.
And
my lord. Yes, my
then
lord.
just before Warhammer 2 came out, I had started this YouTube
Yes,
channel.
my lord. My lord.
Warhammer
Yes,
2
my
came
lord.
out, that was new and interesting, so I thought, hey, let's try to build on the hype and the newness of that game and
Over here, elves.
get
Stay alert.
some stuff going. So that's what I
Yes,
did,
my lord.
and
Yes,
I
my
think
lord. My lord.
I started out with 3
Yes, my lord.
Third Age campaigns for Linden and Lamroth and Rohan. Then came Warhammer 2.
Yes, my lord.
I did some other Total War series and Arena. Arena I've quickly sort of grown tired of. I did buy gold for €100 or so.
Without question.
And
Stopping here.
many of the units because I thought I'd be playing it for a while, but the balance is so far gone. It's just not a balanced game. There's so many pay-to-win units or OP units or OP commanders or general's abilities that you can take into lower tiers, going with tier 10 general into a tier 5 battle, and it just steals the fun for me. So no more Arena. But anyway, I did like to bring
Yes, my lord. Your orders.
lore background also into those campaigns. So I started buying all the army books of everything I was playing, except for the lizards, I think. So I have, and then I'm the crazy collector that needs to have
Follow me.
everything. So I have different edition army books of High Elves, Wood Elves, Dark Elves, Bretonnia, Empire, Dwarves. Most of the factions that you've perhaps seen me play in on my channel. It's time to hit the enter, and by the way, where is something exciting going on? Maybe here? Maybe there? I think we might get attacked here, but maybe not. Oh, oops. But reading up on the background of all those factions and their stories and so on, I felt like, hey, this is I no longer feel it's a cheap rip-off. I appreciate all the effort that's gone into it. There's some decent stories in there, and it works for me.
There's still time to save our people. Elves,
Okay,
we must give up the road.
this is going to be fun. Oh yeah, they are of course going to Sally. Now I don't know if Eladon can withdraw from a battle. I just don't know.
There are too many. We'll need.
You'll ruin these trees no longer.
Okay. Oh yes. Wood elves wither away. They become Imladris now. Annex settlement Khazad-dûm West. This is the kind of mission I ignore.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
And Dunland is serious about coming to us in a deal. And they are at war with Bree and Enedwaith and Khazad-dûm Doors. So you would think they have plenty of enemies around. Why make such a fuss about this? But it's going to be war. The Mythwand market has just been built. Okay.
Elves!
I think we're getting to the point where I'm just accepting that
Come,
we
my
will
brothers. Assail them! Lay it to ruins! Its end draws near.
not have money for a long time to come.
At ease.
Oh yeah, that's easy now, being the largest faction. Mythwand has retrained the bowmen. Gondor is still in the lead, even though we have we basically control 4 factions, and still Gondor is bigger. Can you believe that? I want to get over here, and it looks like the dwarves are going to beat us to it.
Follow me.
Which is interesting, but okay. I cannot build any watchtowers.
Over here, elves! Elves!
Now we know that High Chieftain Muzzle the Merciless is coming over. So we need
For the light!
Onward!
Bring
Elven warriors!
Come on!
aboard some more guys.
Elves!
My lord.
Onward!
For the light! Swiftly!
Zakala. It might be able to retrain, but we now do not have the money. Where is our new governor? Or Finn. Come on, can you walk this way, by the way? No, you cannot. So, into Zakala
Like
it
the
is.
At ease!
And you...
My lord.
Follow me.
Hebian
By the
can
light
take
of
up command of
Elven.
Dol Guldur. Haldir can take up command of this army. This army can join Haldir. And Haldir is going to attack this whatever captain. With Dol Guldur archers. Host of archers. Oops. Okay, here we go.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day!
And we'll have to be a little bit systematic about it. Because I need Rosgobel to trade with Anduin.
Await my orders.
Warrior archers,
There you go. You right there, and there you go. Here and here and here.
Elves, over here!
The rest of the infantry be back here. Chargers over there. We're going for the kill.
We offer bows from
Ready. Be quick. Archers, ready your horses. Stand up, horse archers.
Now with Haldir already picking up units,
Your horses. Ready.
and the horse archers coming in,
Be quick. Stand up, horses. Ready.
it should just induce them to make an about face, come to our archers and be mowed down. And okay, let's speed that process up a little bit.
Saddle up, horse archers.
Saddle up, horse archers. These horse archers are just awesome. Okay, already they are making an about face.
We offer bows from Lorien archers. Ready for battle. Lorien archers. Ready for battle.
Okay, come here then.
This is the way.
Or here.
This is the way.
Whatever helps you getting started on them.
Lorien archers, ready for battle. Both ready.
Be quick.
I do feel that their skirmish abilities are
Our valor will
often
stand. We
kind
offer
of
bows
bugged.
from Lorien archers, ready for battle.
Archers, ready your horses.
Okay,
Saddle up,
we're
lancers.
gonna
Saddle up, lancers. Be quick.
use our lancers to mow down their archers. It's okay as long as they keep moving,
Ready your horses.
and I think we can induce them to keep moving.
Rally together, lancers. Be quick. Lancers, be quick. Archers, ready your horses.
Okay, now these horse archers, we have seen them and bear testimony of how crazy effective they can be.
Saddle up, horse archers.
So you come here.
The enemy up the enemy. We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run.
Stop skirmishing,
If we
shoot
continue
them
like this, we will
them.
smash the enemy.
into them.
Saddle up, horse archers.
They're wavering, I cannot give them a charge. And you give them a charge.
We offer bows from Lorien.
This whole bunch is now broken, so we're gonna run them down. Rest of you into these guys. This really should do away with them.
Behold how our
There you go.
cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the
Isn't too
attack.
much left in their army. So this is gonna do away with them. Oh, nice. Okay. We're not gonna catch up. But there's just 16 and 23. Oh, we're even catching up with them. Awesome. Okay. Exit battle.
This is a clear victory.
Captain Shagbug. Now we have targets all around us. But my first priority now is to connect the dots to Lorien and the Woodland Realm. So I think I'm gonna keep Rosgobel under siege with 1 unit. And
Stay in the trees.
execute. Oh. Dol Guldur doesn't like this.
By the light of Elbereth.
Haldir has to come out, you have to come here. You have 3 command stars, can have 6 units, so 1 archer, 1 lancer, 1 sentinel, and 6 units. 1, 2, 3. Let's give you. Let's
For the
peel
light!
off these
Elven
units.
warriors. For the light. Swiftly, elves.
Now you have 6. Sorry, 7, but
For the light.
this is what I'll take away from you.
Come on. Follow me.
And now
Over
you
here,
are going
elves.
into
Orders
Arknot.
completed.
Just,
My lord.
it's hard to get them pacified.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Only a general, nothing more. Hey,
What is it you wish to discuss? I am not quite able to accept this.
no. No. Like this then.
No, we cannot
I'm
agree.
not
We
gonna do that.
understand your reservation.
Oh, we've already received our map info a while ago. That explains. Edrakarn doesn't have a governor. Fingolfin, March Warden. Just how much of a difference are you making here?
Sire,
Follow me.
over here, elves.
2,500. Okay.
Elves.
Can't take him out. Can't take him out. Then let's go over there for retraining.
At ease.
By the light of Elbereth.
Assail them. Put them down.
Have your weapons ready, elves.
I just don't know if I can attack, spend my ammunition and withdraw. If that is possible, then it's sweet. If I can't, then... and they've got war riders even. And that isn't really an option.
My lord.
No, diplomacy. I don't recall
my
doing
lord.
all of this. But I guess we haven't.
As you wish. I shall your
You...
orders.
Why are you coming here?
Yes. Stopping here.
Oh, I'm looking for Barquetta.
Tomorrow's journey. Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Always happy to deal with you,
We
trusted
do not
friends.
yet share borders, I guess.
I do not believe the pleasure was
No,
all
no,
ours.
no. That'll
Farewell.
happen at a later time.
Yes, my lord.
Oh yeah. Let's talk to Rudin
It's always good to see you.
and get military access with you.
That was
We don't share
all my
borders.
pleasure, noble
We
sire.
do. Yeah, we do here. But they don't want. Okay. Well, that's all I have to offer anyway. Can't give you money because I'm broke.
My
But not
lord.
broken, just broke. Okay,
As you wish.
Let's keep.
You have.
Let's
a
keep talking to you
proposition
guys.
for us?
How about map info? There you go. It's probably been a while since we've treated with you.
This seems. Well, that seemed fruitful.
Yes, it did.
Without question. Stopping here.
We just need Harad and Kant. And then I can stop with this idiocy. However,
Yes,
since
my
we're so
lord.
broke,
Your orders.
let me...
Dear friends, what
after
can
you
we
my
do
map
for you
info,
today?
I'm gonna ask you for... Your wealth is reasonable. How about 750... No. Oh, okay. Can do it this way. Oh, money.
It's good to see you until we meet again.
Who else do we have?
My lord.
The
Yes,
angle
my
was
lord.
you. The
My
reaches
lord.
of Mirkwood. Oh, we've just dealt with you. I should have just sold it to them.
Your orders.
And we are looking
As you
for
wish.
Kond or something.
Always
More
happy to
Finnan
deal with
offer.
you, trusted
Make
friends.
single payment. How about 1,000? You are very poor. I don't know how poor is poor in your book. I've just gathered intel
hold us
on
a
all
date,
your
you-
enemies. It's
Yes,
worth something.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I normally would not exploit selling map
Yes,
info.
my lord. Your orders. My lord.
But
Yes, my lord.
my subscribers or viewers
Approaching their
have-
dignitary.
yeah, I don't
Tomorrow's
know.
journey planned
I've
out.
loosened up some of my strict rules, but I would still never do adoptions. It's just that's
Elves,
one
like
step
the wind.
too far.
Engage! Our lands will be safe once more.
You will ruin these trees no longer.
Is that my own army?
Scatter them.
That's interesting. And yeah, there we go. It's not that I'm afraid that we're gonna lose it, but really,
Fight to the end.
I almost feel pity for the orcs, but not really. Yeah, so I've grown in appreciation for the Warhammer Fantasy World lore as well, although it doesn't go as deep as the works of Tolkien. But anyway, and my appreciation doesn't go as deep. I think what we've touched upon in the story of Fingolfin last time when we discussed it was
In line,
how they managed to end the animosity between Feanor's folk and that of Fingolfin. Feanor getting killed basically, so that was easy. Getting rid of that. And then next up, oh, they also get reinforcements. I think I overlooked that. We're actually going the other way. First deal with them. Is that the garrison? That'd be strange. Now here are my reinforcements. They're gonna pull up to the main body of my army. These guys are looking for the high ground. But these guys are coming up against my ally. Interesting. You're already firing, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Hold on. Oh, they got wards. Hold on. Anything ranged, shoot wards. Into the wards. Okay, what's this? Oh, yes. Into wards, you are skirmishing, but I'm losing some of them.
We
Okay,
continue
into
like
them.
this, we will smash the enemy.
How about you shooting them? Don't have too many cavalrymen. There you go, shoot in. That's probably their general. You can come here. What is this? Shoot them, raiders. Woodland horse archers. Their horses are silver surfers, which is annoying. But anyway, it happens sometimes. Uruk bodyguard. How about shooting them up? Silver surfer captains. There's a lot of surfer stuff going on. But as I mentioned, perhaps, I don't know, did I mention? So let's focus on them first. No, focus on the bodyguard then. I think my ally is taking care of that other army, so we can just focus on these guys exclusively. Oh, really? But I really would have thought you would be done by now. But perhaps just better if you it's a strange sight. You can come here, fight them, you fight them and you charge into them. Oh look, one dual Guldur archer by himself alone. Okay, come here now, run him down.
The enemy general lies dead.
Into his rear there comes my ally. I think he completely dealt with this. We've got javelineers. Ah, they're broken now. Cavalry running down. All of you just run it down and stop shooting because oh, they still have a rear guard to fight. Oh, Okay. Missiles then. Let's make an about face and make sure this army routes. Infantry. Come up here. And run. I don't know what they're doing. They're in defensive stance. I thought they'd be aggressive. Okay, this is going to be difficult. Oh boy. Why? You are so peculiar. Okay, we've been playing for 45 minutes. And cavalry. Come on. I want all of you dead.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Come on. Run them down. All of them. Okay. Slow down. Slow down. Really, I don't want any of them to survive because this might be the garrison army. I don't know where that reinforcement army came from. Bjorning riders, shoot! One soldier remains, but anyway, maybe this means we capture whatever its name is straight away. Anyway, getting back to the House of Fingolfin, I think I mentioned that Imladris got strung up after his father was slain. So Morgoth hung him up by a chain on one hand at a cliff, and Fingon came out to rescue him. So he was taken back to Fingolfin, and Imladris waived all the claims to kingship. Oh, there was... how many armies were there? No, man of the hour. Okay, it's not the Edenrunen army that was in there.
You will ruin these trees no longer.
So, good job. Ha, that's bad. That single ram just didn't get constructed.
Elves.
Legolas.
By the light of
More.
Set up an ambush.
Now you are a 5-star general. You are 2-star. How about... yeah. Oh, wait a second.
Elves. Sire.
You are a 3-star general, so this army is way too big for you. But there's nothing I can do about it.
My lord.
So I'm gonna bring more over here. Oh look. Hello.
I'm gonna
Can
stick
you hear
you.
me? This is definitely going to be an issue.
Elves. My lord.
Onward!
Oh,
This is the way.
castle. Sweet.
Yes, my lord.
You be in there. They've got armies, and we're going to have to do something about it.
Elven
So,
warriors.
come in here. Where is
Come, my
Thranduil?
brothers.
Thranduil's here.
By
Legolas
the
is here.
light of Elbereth. Come, my brothers.
I think we were done with all the diplomats, weren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
my lord. Your order.
And let's revise our military situation. Frost.
By the light of Elbereth.
We're building
Assail
a
them!
siege tower thing.
Yes,
yeah,
my lord.
yeah, we're just done. We are just done. Also, my little clock, alarm clock thing did go, telling me it's like 45 minutes already. You need
Follow
to
me.
keep track of time. So I'm trying to. Dorlingvar is also... yeah. What I was going to do
Yes, my lord.
is send out some... Where is Roskabel?
Form up!
And
For the
Lorien
light!
sentries. I'm gonna try and keep them under siege.
Vigilant. Elves.
You really need to increase your command stars make yourself useful. Anyway, this completes our episode. I've already explained to you how subbing is helpful to me. I hope you will, and also that makes it much more easy for us to see each other next time, which I also hope that we will. So thank you for watching, and see you then.